What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. So, everybody is up in arms about DJ Akademiks talking about, going at Erykah Badu. You got people like, how dare he come for the legend? How dare he come for the queen? How dare he come for the goddess? How dare he come for one of our greats? How dare he attack her? That's terrible. We need to get him out of hip hop. We need to get him off the radar. This dude is disrespectful beyond measure. He's insulting. He's a horrible person, so on and so forth. All this and all of that, right? Y'all, I do not care if he attacks Erykah Badu at all. I just don't care. I really don't. I could care less, right? And I say that because, I couldn't care less, whatever it was. I don't know. However you say it, right? Erykah Badu makes phenomenal music. I grew up off of her music. Her music is sensational. I still listen to it to this day. But honestly, y'all, despite her being an icon or a legend in the music industry, Erykah Badu as a person is problematic as fuck. She's really problematic for the black community, all in all. Okay? And despite her wearing all these head wraps, I don't care how many candles she burned, how many incense she light, that does not mean she is enlightened above everybody else. People get confused with a woman wear head wraps and light incense and light candles, and she put on a whole bunch of shea butter. I don't give a fuck how much shea butter she put on. That does not take away how problematic she is as an individual. The problem is when a person is a legend or an icon, a lot of us in the black community, we overlook those things that they do that's problematic, right? If Erykah Badu was Bow Wow and she did a lot of the stuff that she did, if she wasn't as revered as she is, people would never forget about it. People will always talk about it and wouldn't be so up in arms about certain things, right? So let's be for real. Okay, and I think this whole situation stems from, because I don't even remember how this thing just even started with Akademiks and Erykah Badu. How was it started back today? I know a few years ago when Everyday Struggle was still popping. It was still going. Akademiks was a co-host alongside Joe Budden. She came on there. Erykah Badu came on to the show. When she came on to the show, Erykah Badu basically was saying that DJ Akademiks look familiar. You look familiar. You look familiar. You look familiar. She was saying he looked familiar time and time again, right? And then by the end of the show, she said, "Oh, Jerry," saying that he looked like the mouse on Tom and Jerry, right? And I don't know. I think maybe Erykah has said some other remarks about Akademiks throughout the years, about certain things he's done throughout hip hop or whatever. So, I don't know. I don't know if she said something recently or not. But the result was DJ Akademiks calling her ran through because she's been with a lot of dudes throughout the industry, which Erykah Badu has. Despite, I'm not saying anything is wrong with a woman dating or whatever, but she has dated a lot of dudes in the industry, right? Has kids by 3 rappers. You know what I'm saying? But I think he called her ran through. And I don't know, he basically said something like, something crazy he said about her messing with these young dudes, surviving off of they sucking the soul out of them. I don't know. Something along the lines of that, right? And listen, if whoever she sleep with, whatever, I don't know. I don't know how many dudes she is. I know it's some dudes in the industry she's definitely dealt with for sure. But, I don't care though. I don't feel like I got arrested to defend Erykah Badu. Why? Erykah Badu, the same woman when police brutality and against unarmed black people was at a high in this country, when incident after incident was occurring. Erykah Badu marches out. This is during COVID time. And I don't know if this was before or after what's my man's name? I don't know if it was before or after hold on one second. George Floyd, I'm sorry. I forgot his name. I don't know if it was before or after George Floyd or not. I don't remember, but I know during COVID time she came out and was like, the police, they're just confused. The cops are confused. They're just confused, y'all. They confused. They want us. They're us. They just confused. They confused. Now we looking at Erykah Badu, what the fuck they confused about? You unarmed black person, don't got no weapons. They pose as no threat. Why are you killing them? Why do you feel the need to kill these people who are unarmed, who are no threat to you? Why do you feel the need to kill them? What's so confusing about that, Erykah Badu? She's a police apologist, right? And this ain't the first time she's done that. She's done it before. I felt like, I also feel like I gotta be sure Now, don't quote me on this. I felt like she also criticized Colin Kaepernick as well, or criticized the police protests around that time too. I just got to make sure I believe she did though, right? But I know during the time that during 2020 COVID time, she started talking about how the police, they just confused. They just confused. Then when R. Kelly was going through his situation, right? And listen, this coming from a Chicagoan. I'm born and raised. This is R. Kelly country here. You hear me? Like R. Kelly from the crib, right? As a Chicagoan, I still thought this was disgusting. I don't care because I'm a father. Even if I wasn't a father, I thought it was disgusting. She come out, she support R. Kelly, but not only is she supporting R. Kelly, she basically saying that a lot of these girls, basically, they dress too scantily, right? They dress too provocative or revealing. And how can a man, it's in a man's nature to respond to these women dressed in that manner? Huh? You making excuses for predators? You making excuses for dudes who sexualize children? How the fuck? How? Talking about they dress provocative when you and your daughter dresses provocative for sure. She about 18. She dressed provocative. Even at 17, she was dressing provocative as hell. Right? So how are you gonna talk about police some other girls dressing when your young daughter Puma was out here dressing super scantily and revealing in ways? I remember her and her daughter was twerking, shaking their ass on camera. Grown ass men in the comments thirsting and lusting after the little baby. Erykah Badu get mad, people talking about it in a certain way. Talking about haters and shit. How on one hand can you talk about girls being too provocatively dressed and these men gonna succumb to all of the lust and urges, and then your daughter out here doing the same thing, right? You know what I'm saying? Or these girls dressing, you blaming the girl for dressing so provocative, and your daughter dressing provocative as fuck. How does that, what? You know what I'm saying? And I'm a man, right? And I'm from Chicago. I'm not one of these dudes who make excuses for R. Kelly. Because like I tell y'all, I don't care what the parents did. The parents was wrong as fuck for sending their daughter to a grown-ass man, for sure. They knew what was going on. They did, for sure, right? They should be in jail too. R. Kelly needs to be in jail too, though. He doesn't get absolved for that. Because a parent can bring their 15-year-old daughter to my doorstep right now. And nothing's going to happen to her. You know why? Because I don't lust after little babies. I don't sexualize children. I don't have urges for little babies and children, right? And also, I feel like R. Kelly needed to be policed because his victims were black little girls. The same black little girls who be in our neighborhood, who we supposed to care about and protect, who we say we protect and care about. He was doing that shit in our communities with our little black babies. I'm a father of a young black baby, young black girl, right? My little sister was a young black girl at times. I'm a uncle to some black girls. How the fuck can I ever be okay with what Kills was doing? Oh, you had grown men. Them little hoes wanted it. Them little hoes was fast. How the fuck do you sound, dog? That's the same shit Erykah Badu was basically pushing out. That's what she was pushing out. Oh, them girls dressing so scantily. You know, these men, they're men. It's in their nature to appeal to that. Huh? Appeal to babies? Erykah Badu problematic as fuck. Ain't no amount of shea butter she put on. No matter how much she don't shave her armpits. No matter how much she don't wear deodorant. I don't care. No matter how much. I knew Erykah Badu was weird as hell when she trying to sell her vagina scent in some damn incense. Get that weird ass shit the fuck out of here, dog. Like, I love the music, but the heifer is weird. Okay? And she's problematic. And ain't no matter shea butter or goddamn, I don't know, oil sheen she put in her head. No matter how much she like them incense, like them candles, you know, no matter how much, I don't know, no matter how much we see her feeding goats, ain't nothing gonna take away from how weird and problematic she can be. So I don't care about Akademiks going at her. I really do not. It does not bother me at all. In fact, I'll start laughing at some of the jokes. I'm not gonna lie. Erykah Badu will fuck the shit out of your 19-year-old son and make him take money out of your bank account and give it to her. And then say, he's a grown man, you should have never let him outside, girl. Now he see what the mother goddess can do. I'm not calling her the mother goddess. I'm not calling her that. I'm sorry. He's a great artist. Makes amazing music. Outstanding music, great voice. Voice can be mesmerizing. Goddamn, I don't know. She might be a siren for young boys. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she's excusing this shit. Now, to her credit, to her defense, The young dudes she messed with, they are all of age, from what we know. You know what I mean? So let me stop. But yeah, man, like Erykah Badu will suck the soul out of your 18-year-old son, 19-year-old son, and make him give her all his money and your money too. And your son, he's like, oh, your son gonna hand over you some of your bread too, to give to what's her name? I don't even know what her name is on Facebook. Big Belly something. Big Belly mother, something crazy like that, something. I don't know. But yeah. I didn't care at all about Akademiks coming at Erykah Badu. Super problematic, bro. Like, the cops, they just confused. Confused about what, Erykah? Will they be confused if something happened to somebody in your family? God forbid, knock on wood. If something happened to 7, you know, and hopefully it does not, knock on wood, to your son 7, that you got with Andre 3000, 3 stacks, right? Would the police just be confused then? I think not, Erykah. I think not. So I don't care about Akademiks going at her. Thought it was quite funny. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.